the same roads every day. We both get there our own way.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would vlog today. I think this might actually be a vlog over a couple of days. We'll just see how it goes. But I wanted to start off this vlog sharing my next project with you. I said I was going to take a bit of a break from sewing, but I'm really feeling the itch to sew something. But I don't really feel like doing any dresses or clothes. I kind of wanted to do a smaller project, and I have a bit of a wish list for knitting and sewing of things I would like to make. And I just looked through that and decided to make this project bag. And I've had this on my wish list for a really long time. The pattern maker is called Indigo Bird. I will leave her website link down below, although I did buy this from her Etsy store just because all of my information is already loaded into an Etsy account. So I bought the pattern, and you can make 3 different sizes of this really beautiful project bag. And I think I'm going to keep this for myself. I'm not sure. I don't actually need a lot of project bags. I just really wanted to try and make one of these. So I bought the pattern and printed it out, and then I just went to a local fabric store this morning. I was going to take the train into the city and go to Spotlight, which is kind of our largest fabric store, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I just went to a local one, and I'm really happy I did because I found the most beautiful fabric. I really love it. It's this one. It has little rabbits, and it's not coming out to its true colors on camera, but it's navy blue in the background. I really love it. I thought this was so sweet, so I bought some of that. And then for the lining of the bag and for kind of the contrast, I bought this fabric, which kind of hard to see, but it has the little white kind of squiggly lines in it. I thought those would work really well together. And then I also just bought some cotton because I always need cotton. And it's gonna run away from me. Some little safety pins because I always lose these, and you need them to thread the cord through. And I bought this for the cord. I don't know how you describe this, kind of like a calico ribbon. And then I bought some little beads to put on the ties. And then just because I saw them there, I bought 2 zips because I'd also really like to learn to make little zippered pouches, and I thought that a little zippered pouch in this material would be really cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to start this. I probably won't start it until tonight. We'll see how this afternoon goes. But the instructions and everything look really clear, and there's pattern pieces for you to cut out. So I will let you know how this pattern goes, and of course show you hopefully a finished project bag. But yeah, really excited to have a new creative project on the go. But for now, I have finished all of my morning routine, and I'm just looking at what we're having for dinner. We're gonna have Chelsea Winter's chicken and pumpkin lasagna. I really love this. Last time I made it, Tobias didn't love it, but I thought I would give it another go because everybody else really loved it. So I was just looking at the recipe for that because I wanted to prep ahead some, but I don't think I can. It's gonna take about an hour and a half to make, so I'm gonna have to start it as soon as I get home pretty much from picking up the boys. But I can't really do any of the cooking prep, but I can do some of the like cutting and chopping up. So I'm gonna do that for dinner. And then I also have a vegetable soup that I wanna make, and I really wanna make that before the vegetables go bad because I don't actually have it on my meal plan, I think until the weekend. So I would like to do that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that today. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And another good thing about making the soup early is it can chill in the fridge before I blend it up. So yeah, that's kind of on in my head to-do list. I also want to sew up the bottom of my coat that I showed in my everything I bought in August video. I need to sew the hem up on that. I might just hand sew it, I haven't decided. So that's everything I have on my to-do list. That's just in my head. I really should write it down on paper, everything I'd like to get done over the next couple of days. But first, I think I need a coffee and a Tim Tam. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so since I pulled my craft trolley out, let's do a little knitting update. So I haven't really been working on the other things, but I have been working on my hat. It's slow progress, but I definitely see progress. So this is the Petite Knits Oslo hat, and it looks kind of weird at the moment, but what I have done is I finished knitting the, what do you call it, the bit that folds up. I'm sure there's a name for that. Anyway, the bit that folds up, the brim, the brim of the hat. So I finished knitting that. So at the end, this will be turned up and stitched, and then I will have the stockinette stitch like being the only stitch showing. But right now it looks like this. So I'm on to, I finished the brim and I'm onto the actual hat, if that makes sense. I am loving knitting this. I just love knitting in the round. I don't know, there's something so relaxing about this hat. So I'm really pleased with how this is going, and hopefully soon it will be finished, because the days are definitely getting longer. It's a lot lighter now in the afternoon than it was, so I know that summer's coming and I really want to wear this winter, so I need to get it finished. Probably shouldn't be distracting myself with new projects, but there we go, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's my little knitting update. Okay, so I've had a look through the recipe for the chicken and pumpkin lasagna, and I feel like I've prepped as much as I can to make the afternoon easier on myself. I have already cut up the pumpkin and grated the cheese that's in the fridge. I've taken out the dishes I'm gonna need, so I'm cooking one lasagna for tonight, and then I'm cooking one to go in the freezer for next week. And then I just got out all the other ingredients that I need, apart from the chicken obviously that's in the fridge. So yeah, hopefully the small amount of prep that I have done will just help the dinner making process this afternoon go a little bit easier, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm not that hungry, but I know if I don't eat something at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna be starving and eat a whole bunch of stuff. So I just made myself a little plate of random things. I've got some string cheese, some mandarins, crackers, salami, and cashews. I'm gonna eat that, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to just hand sew up the hem on this jacket. Okay, so it's the next day now. The lasagna turned out really well last night. Tobias hated it. Lachlan ate it even though he didn't love it, and Mike and I really liked it, which is generally how most meal times go in this house. But that was fine. I really liked it. And yeah, now it's the next day. I didn't get to work on my bag last night. I know, I was just so tired at the end of the day that even though I wanted to start it, I didn't. So I have done my morning routine. I haven't done my zone cleaning yet, but that's fine. I am going to take a bit of time and start this. So I'm gonna spend an hour on this and just see how far I get. I don't know, it's something I really want to do, so I'm gonna do it. And then I will do my zone cleaning, and I want to prep the soup that I talked about yesterday while my vegetables are still fresh. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on today, but I'm gonna work on this first. I'm gonna make this a priority because, you know, mental health, self-care, this is how I look after myself, is doing creative things like this. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get this started and just see what I can get done in an hour. And I'm gonna listen to some of my favorite music while I do it.
How different two souls can be, but we both grow from the same sorrow. If we both know we'll be together tomorrow, I can be like a tree in the wind, same old roots, but I can bend, turning to understand and sway together. Now it's almost like a dance, the rendering of stubbornness, and it just cuts us deeper through. The longer I'm away, life's easy, baby. Nothing.
Okay, so it's 2 hours later, but I finished it. I was just having so much fun making this. The pattern is really easy to follow. I did make a bit of a mistake with the handles and I had to go back and make them longer. I just think that was me when I was cutting them out, that I didn't do it right. But this is the small size, so that's what it turned out like, and I love it. Last night I had such a hard time with one of my boys, and it was just a really hard night, and I was really disappointed that I didn't get to start this, and I'm really glad that I took the time to start it this morning. So yeah, I don't know, but if happiness was a thing that you could see from me, it would be this. I love doing creative projects and making things like this where you have something you can hold at the end and use it, and I don't know, I really love this sweet little bag. So I'm definitely going to make more. I'm already kind of thinking about cutting out the largest size because I think that would be really cool. But I don't have time to do that now. I need to catch up on what I haven't done. I'm probably not going to be able to do my zone cleaning until the boys get home or until later tonight. So yeah, I'm so happy with it. I love it. I want to make 1 million of these. I don't know what I would do with 1 million of them, but I want to make more, and I definitely will make more. And I might choose a little project to put in this bag. Okay, so I've got everything done apart from the zone cleaning, and I will do that if the boys are cooperating once we get home, otherwise once they're in bed. I really enjoyed working on this project today, so I don't mind that I spent more time on that and maybe didn't get some other things done. Let me know down in the comments if you're currently working on a creative project and what you're working on, and also if I've maybe inspired you to start a creative project. Let me know down in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.